Hello friends, it's Audrey and welcome back to my studio. So I am here today with Clique Kits International and I am going to show you how this super quick layout came together. So I was inspired by two different pictures on Pinterest that were related to bees, and I really like bees. I've always liked bees. So anyway, I'm going to show the pictures now. Okay, so now you saw the pictures that this layout was inspired by. So I used the bee add-on kit, and I'm not sure the official name. I'll have to look it up and I'll write it in the video somewhere here. But I used the bee add-on kit and I used the Crafter's Warehouse gamboge stencil butter to do this kit. I also used some inks from my stash and the stencils from the kit. So I pretty much combined those two photos together from a Pinterest inspiration in order to bring this layout together. So without further ado, let me get started and show you how this layout happened. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I am using the gamboge stencil butter and I have just a little bit. I took a tiny little bit on my palette and I'm making it into a watercolor, so I'm just very lightly diluting it, and you could see I didn't need a lot. Okay, so I have a little bit diluted on this page, that's where I got it from. So I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm using this kind of as a palette. So I want a little bit of a darker concentration, and that's where I'm going to. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm taking the concentrated amount, I'm dipping it very lightly in the water and splattering it on. And this dries fast. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry and then I might come back at it with some more paint, but for now, this is good. I'll meet you back here in just a few moments. Okay friends, so I have two of these layouts. This one is the one I used for my palette and I really kind of like this one, but I wanted to show you this one. This is the one I actually did in the video. So I'm going to use this one here. And I liked this one because of the color. So this, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but it's very shiny, the layout. So I am using the bee kit here. So this comes with a stamp, a die. I actually don't have a die, but and these cute little quilled bees. So I'm using a very small picture of myself in here. And then this honeycomb stencil. So what I'm doing is I'm using this Simon Hurley Creates ink pad. It's called Woof. It's kind of like a Distress Oxide and a VersaFine, and I'm using this very lightly on the stencil here, so you can see. Okay, so very lightly going over the stencil. This is a light gray. And this ink, I just used it for the first time today, and it's really very nice for blending. And it's also really crisp and clear for stamping. This ink is from my stash. I like how that came out. So that's all I'm going to do with that. So remember what my inspiration is here. Alright, so I'm going to put this away. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out, I'm going to put my picture here. Alright, now I'm going to stamp my B, and I'm going to use, actually before I stamp the darker one, I'm going to use the ink that came in the kit. So I'm going to use the lightest one, which is Citrus Burst, because I just want to get a B stamp, just a B outline in here. So these are from Alt New. Alright, so now I'm taking VersaFine from my stash ink, and I am going to stamp on the B here. So I want the B to be in black, just one B in black. I think I'm going to stamp off the excess down here. Alright, now I'm going to take pop dots from my stash, and I'm going to put my photo down. This is a very simple layout. I'm putting it just a little bit over the B here. Okay, and I'm going to end this with the stamping of Be Kind, and I'm going to use the BEE. So again, I'm going to use VersaFine. I'm actually going to do a little bit of honeycomb up here because I think that will balance it. Alright, so because I'm going to go off the page, I'm taking a piece of scrap paper here. Okay friends, thanks for watching. Okay friends, thanks for watching.